Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a Seer. Na 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 na. Hi soul seekers, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated and it never goes unnoticed. So you have the Ace of Swords, the 6 and 8 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles out currently. So what I am getting with this as I'm tapping into the energy, this is a person who they're in confession mode. The spirit of truth, clarity, redemption, transparency has been placed on this person. And I'm hearing that in particular because many of you who are going to resonate with this message, at least what I'm saying right now, you prayed for this man or woman. So something was placed on them, a spirit. Whatever you were praying to happen, a transformation, that spirit overcame this person. That spirit or those spirits interceded or intervened, came into this man or woman's life to help lift whatever was holding them and binding them. Now this is something that can definitely be currently happening, or it could have just recently ended. Okay, identify your timeline, past, present, future energy. Identify your role, divine feminine, divine masculine, a karmic attachment or demonic interference, or yeah, you know who you are. Okay, third party, whatever you want to identify is, but this is a stronghold that has been lifted or that is actively being lifted off of a soulmate. I'm hearing very clearly this is a soulmate. This is not like another twin flame journey or connection. I'm hearing you have superseded or surpassed the twin flame journey. You don't have to, because the twin flame journey is really for soul recognition, elevation, activation, healing, discovery of self, of worth, discovery of the divine. Those connections show you, and twin flames are not always sex based. Twin flames are not always romantic connections. You have a twin flame that was a best friend of yours. Your child could be a twin flame. Your any relative in your life can play the role as a twin flame. Many of us, for whatever reason, we sexualize it or try to romanticize it, and that's not what the twin flame journey is for. The twin flame journey is simply someone that's outside of you, that's going to put you through the necessary traumas and challenges in life for you to do what your soul came here to do, to set itself free. But for some of you, you did have a romantic connection with your twin flame, but just understand that, okay? Understand that, and it really needs to be normalized in the spiritual community. Twin flame does not equal sex and romance. It doesn't. We make it that way more often than not, and that's what prolongs the mission. That's what prolongs the lesson. Because if we didn't have the twin flame connection, contract, and then we add a fucking soul tie to it, add sex, add babies, add commitments, and just it's unnecessary. Okay, so for those of you where you are a lucky duck, I hang around my 7-year-old daughter too much. If you are a lucky duck and you are new on your journey, just understand that you don't have to fall victim and fall in love or even go to bed with your twin flame. It's all about you. Alright, and for many of you, you wouldn't, because it could be a friend or a family member, so you need to know that. Anyway, let's jump into this reading and let's get this message going. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the divine, my creators. Thank you for you. Thank you for me. I ask that my chakras are cleared and connected to the divine frequency, that I'm only channeling messages of truth and clarity. If there's any evil, wickedness, or darkness present, I ask that you make it flee immediately. In exchange, I call in the spirits of wealth, growth, prosperity, gain, rapid return, protection, and power. Show me clearly what are the messages for the soul seekers at this time. Please and thank you, Father. All praises to Ifa. Alright, so back into this energy. Now that I've gotten out that twin flame concept, again, said all that to say, in addition to, this is not a twin flame connection. This is a soulmate. This is someone who yes, the two of you will still evolve and grow and transform as individuals, because the moment you stop growing, evolving, and learning, that's the moment your life really has no purpose, or there's no reason for you to be here, because you are a soul. We are souls experiencing humanity, and it's just a small portion of what we really are that's in human form. So it's like, you stop learning and growing and learning lessons on a soul level, there's truly no reason for you to still be here, whether that journey is complete naturally or you just don't care. So just be mindful of that. You are here for a reason. This is a soulmate. This is someone, yes, you're going to go through little trials, little tribulations, little obstacles, little challenges. I'm hearing minute, a normal, healthy amount of contrast in a connection. Everyone, no one's perfect. Everyone at some point is going to fail the other person, or like not meet their expectations, let them down. We're human beings. We all have our shit. We all come from different walks of life. And to force or to try to demand or even expect for someone to be perfect is asinine, it's narcissistic, it's distorted as fuck. And I feel like for many of you, you already know that, because you've already went through so many channels of healing and overcoming. And there's a huge transformation that's happening in this connection. Alright, so it's safe to say that this is reconciliation. I don't control the energy. When they tell me to set certain intentions, like I have certain topics and spreads that I can do, but I only do them when they ask me to. Other than that, it's just like always whatever comes out, because that's obviously priority on a soul level. Not your ego, but your soul. So this is definitely a soulmate connection. This is a connection that could currently be in separation. I'm not really getting no contact. You may talk to this person, you may even see this person, but it's painful, it's touchy. It's still touch and go. It's like, don't go there. There's still an open wound. Obviously, I care about you, because if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't even be engaging with you. We wouldn't be talking to each other or seeing each other, however it's going for you all individually. I feel like this is definitely someone that you have come out of a no contact period with. There has been an initiation, the beginning stages of like reaching out, that awkward, like I fucked up, I gotta come back, I know that I have to make things right. This person is not sure how to do that, but they know that they have to. This is the one who sabotaged and walked away, and you let them stay, or they forced you to walk away and you're just not too eager to go back. You're not too eager, you're not inspired. This person hasn't given you a real valid reason to go back. There's love there, but there's loss, there's pain here as well, and that definitely has to be addressed. This person knows that. So if you've been wondering, like, do they know? Like, they may not have even apologized for what they've done. They may just like try to sweep it under the rug, and it's like, well, you let me back in the house, you let me back inside your body or whatever, we back talking, we back doing this, so it's safe to say that you've forgiven me. They could definitely be in that energy, and that's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. And I feel like this person is coming to that realization on a soul level. It's something that's shifting within this person. You could be this person. Flip and switch the roles. You know who you are. You should know who you are. Tarot responsibly. Only take it if it resonates. But something has shifted within this person on a soul level. So now they're operating from a different frequency. They're being guided and influenced by different spirits. So they will produce different results. You will get a different version, a more healed, more self-aware version of this person. This is a man or woman. They lack self-awareness. It's like a child. Like, how do you not know that that's not okay? It's like, yeah, on a soul level, emotionally, I should say, not necessarily mentally. This person isn't crazy at all, by far. They're not. But emotionally, they're very underdeveloped, okay? And because it's just like, you could be sitting, if you are the divine masculine and feminine here, you could just be sitting like, how though? Like, why? Like, why? Like, explain that. Like, you may not even still be able to wrap your mind around something that happened between the two of you. And it's not because it's just so fucking crazy. It's just like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense, because you know when you're connected to this man or woman, hearts, I'm hearing that song, Hearts Don't Lie. Sweet, again. Okay, I'm channeling Sweet. Again, those of you who have not given yourself the benefit and pleasure to listen to that woman's album, please go listen to Southern Hummingbird. It's old school love music. It's before the toxicity era, the hot girl era took over. Okay, it's that soft girl R&B album. It's very therapeutic. I think I'm being called to listen to it again, because that's like the second and third time I've channeled her into that album, but I haven't revisited. I used to play that CD down. Okay, it was when that came out, when we had CDs in the little CD player. I played that album down, honey. You okay? My 7-year-old, she sleeps so wild, and she refuses to stay in her bed. Let me go check on her. She just had a chicken little moment. The sky is falling. She fell out the bed. She's like, I thought I was falling off the sky. Oh my gosh, she is so funny. I love her. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. Oh man. And you could bring this person so much joy and happiness. But yeah, about that album, go check it out, because I'm hearing Hearts Don't Lie. You can be on separate planets, Mars and Venus. There's no space between us. Clear across the ocean. Yeah. This is a person who knows hearts don't lie. This connection, because I'm getting like, I'm still pulling that relatively new energy. A year and a half to 6 months, 6 months to a year and a half, where this connection could have started. Those of you, if it is reconciliation, you could have reconciled with this person in that time frame 6 months to a year and a half ago. Alright, but I've been getting it like a relatively new person in your life. I'm hearing a new spirit, a new vessel. Alright, so hearts don't lie. This person knows that, the lovers. And the separation, making up, no contact period, I don't feel like you've been through many cycles of that with this person, but the ones that you have undergone, the separation and no contact periods that you have undergone, it may not have been many, it may have been few, but they've been impactful, they've been transformative. So this may be a person where you're like on your second separation, 2 to 4, anywhere between 2 to 4 periods of like separation here. Okay, yeah, that's the interference. That's what causes the two of you to go in your you know, in opposite directions. Karmic interference, demonic interference, just some healing, some disruptions here. This person definitely could have tried to replace you. I feel like that's not a secret. And for some of you, this is a connection where, not to make excuses because it's bullshit, but you wasn't committed to this person, or you didn't have an official title. They could have wanted it. Some parts of you could have like entertained the idea, at least, at best. You could have like maybe. I don't feel like you, if you are the divine masculine and feminine here, I'm definitely getting like you were not nearly as emotionally affected or invested in this connection as this person assumed. That's where they fucked up. That's where they broke their own heart, because they really truly thought that they had you emotionally gone and wrapped around their fingers. And the reason they thought that, because that's their truth. So now this person is sitting with their truth. And that's not to say that you don't care about this person, but there is a heavy energy of the one who's in karmic distorted energy in the connection is the one who put too much into it too soon. And that's not to say that the divine masculine and feminine don't have the capacity or was not possibly headed in that direction. But if you're the divine masculine and feminine, this person has to prove that, like, they have to prove a certain level of loyalty and responsibility and respect to get that out of you. You're not the one who came into the connection hearts in your eyes, love on top, ooey gooey. I feel like you came into this connection not stoic, but just aware and sound and solid and confident. You didn't meet, when you met this man or woman, it wasn't with the intentions for them to give you something that you can't give yourself, even emotionally. I'm here just kicking back, just vibing, just chilling. Yeah, I'm vibing, I'm chilling. High Priestess here, and then the King of Swords. Yeah, you were very clear, very connected to your higher self, and you still are. So this person, they're spiraling, or they have been. They broke their own heart by assuming that you were on the same emotional page. And it's crazy because not only did they break their own heart, they were taught a very valuable lesson. Just like I heard, you may have not went through many separations with this person, but the few that you have, it has been transformative. Because this person assumed, for one, that the two of you were on the same page emotionally, and look what they did. Look at what they did with that assumption. They turned around and did this shit. Thank God you were not on the same page with this person emotionally. And even if you were at one point, you got that shit together quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm here, you wrapped that up in 3 business days. 8 of Wands and the Emperor. This person want to come rushing back to you because they realized that they were the only ones that was in this emotional chokehold, not you. And they can't get past that, and that's what scares them. Yeah, 7 of Swords. That's what they never wanted you to know, but it's a truth. Something that they were in denial about has revealed itself. Something's come to the light, and it's their painful truth. This person is trying to play it to you like they didn't care, or they could come and go, but truly, in actuality, as time has shown, you're the one who carries that energy. And it's not because you don't care. It's because you care so much, not about this situation or this person, but more about yourself. That you have mastered emotional detachment. So they were sitting around here lying and faking like they don't care, but they truly did. They just didn't know what to do with that level of emotions and feelings. They never had this before. This person viewed you as like a man eater. A man eater. They did. Or a woman eater. Flip and switch the genders. Like, ain't no way that this can be real. Like, it gotta be a trick. No one's this pure. Nothing feels this good. And I feel like a lot of this wasn't even verbalized. They didn't even mention this. They was just like carrying all of these feelings and emotions and not even expressing them. And it's like they have the audacity to get mad at you for something that they were hiding. Like, how are you supposed to know how much you impacted this person emotionally? Had they led with their heart? Because all of these feelings and emotions was placed on them for a reason, not for them to fucking repress it and resent it and try to fucking digest it and get rid of it. It was there for them to live in it. You were there for them to experience true love with. You have it in you. You have the frequency of true love within you, divine masculine, divine feminine. So therefore, anyone who is worthy to receive that energy exchange, they will. But they have to be worthy. And that worth isn't proved overnight. It's not proved through sexual encounters and orgasms and shit like that. This person just didn't know what to do with you from the very beginning. They fell for you very quickly. You still may not know that, or even if they've like mentioned it, you don't know how serious they are, or you don't realize like the seriousness of like the words. They may have mentioned how they feel about you once, maybe twice, and it could have just like not necessarily went in one ear and out the other, but it's like, yeah, I heard that before, like, okay, we'll see. And then their actions proved why you feel this way, why you go into connections with this like stern persona. Like, you have to be. You're protecting yourself. You're not quick to fall in love and fall victim and just no, you're not going back to that version of yourself ever. So now this person's sitting here with their own painful truth. They were lying to themselves. You were completely authentic and truthful and upfront, not only with this person but with yourself. Even though what they did, of course, it hurt you. You're not a robot, but it didn't fucking break you. It didn't change your life. It didn't negatively impact the way that you show up every day. I can't say the same for this person. This has changed the way that it's them breaking your heart, or thought that they were breaking your heart, or doing something like manipulating the energy because they assumed that the both of you felt the same way. They only ended up negatively impacting their own life by lying to themselves and you. And in a way, they were lying to God. Like, this is a connection where it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to live your truth. Be authentically you. Like, in all areas, especially in the bedroom. I'm getting that energy again. I cannot remember the title, but it's come out in several readings. Like, there's no secrets between you and this person in the bedroom. If this is either a man or a woman who possibly goes both ways, or like they like certain stuff in the bedroom, you guys know where I'm going with this. Even if they don't go both ways, it's like liking certain things in the bedroom, being pleasured. I got a whole reading about that too. You can go like check out my shorts, and it like literally says it like in the caption or the thumbnail of the shorts. It talks about same-sex connections and how, just go check out the shorts if you want to listen to that reading if you haven't already, because it's linked in the shorts. But yeah, this that same energy, like complete transparency and acceptance and authenticity. They don't have to hide their sexual desires, their urges, their kinks, their pleasures. You don't either. It's a very high vibrational connection. It's very adult, but it's been lacking maturity. And the lacking of maturity comes from this person. And again, for some of you, you could be this person. So just, if you are this person, just understand that there is some maturity that has to occur, or again, it already has. And now you want to return to this person. I don't see, if you are the one who like sabotaged, and I'm talking to you directly, the person that you want to return to, which would be considered the divine masculine and feminine here, they're not completely closed off to it, but they don't trust you at the same time, rightfully so, because you did something to lose their trust. Alright, so back to the divine masculine and feminine. That's what happened. That's what's been going on here. But this person, they can't stay away from you anymore. They know that the two of you are supposed to be doing something together that's greater than the two of you. Because of all of this, can't make it up, because of all of this soul recognition, the Ace of Cups still came out. That's how they know the truth now. They've accepted it. I feel like they've always known the truth. They just didn't. They've always known the truth. The Ace of Swords brought this connection together. This is a connection you met. That's why I keep getting like it's relatively new. It's something about your North Node ascension, or no, your North Node initiation. But you have reached since you have been initiated into your North Node, you have reached the point of a connection. Okay? Because you don't meet a divine counterpart or a soulmate the day you come into your North Node path, or the day that you're initiated. This could take weeks or months. I don't feel like it takes years, because that contradicts the point of being on the North Node. But definitely months here. I mean, I guess it could take years to encounter a divine counterpart, even though you're on your North Node timeline, depending on what you focus on more. But I'm connected with people where you are in your North Node timeline, and one of your priorities is love, so it's here. But for some of you, your highest priority in your North Node timeline can be like business, money, anything but love. So you may not receive it right now. That's how that works. But this is for individuals where you always wanted like love and romance. That's always been important to you. So you could have crossed paths with your divine counterpart early on your journey, because it's like, why delay you of the things that you deserve? That's what your North Node destiny is about. That's what your inheritance is all about, receiving what you deserve. No time frame. Time doesn't really, obviously for human purposes, but time doesn't really exist on your North Node timeline. It's endless. Everything on your North Node timeline is a gift from the divine. That's why 3 of the aces are out. The only one is missing is the wands, because I feel like very strongly the reason the Ace of Wands is not here is because the intentions have already been set. This is a connection that's already been manifested. I'm hearing that very clearly. Yeah, King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords. You know who your person is, whether you're the man or woman here. You already know them. You've already met this person. Okay, again, clearly this is reconciliation. If you're not into reconciling, okay, More power to you. This isn't for you. And take note that this is an energy that spirit prioritized. Again, I don't set intentions unless I'm asked to like pull from a certain energy spread. I have several up there. This was whatever comes out. So it's priority to spirit. So it is what it is. King of Wands. It's a lot of karmics, man. The bad comes with the good. It's a lot of karmics that's on this channel now as well. Thank you. I thank all the soul seekers, because you're here seeking something. Whether you're divine, demonic, karmic, distorted, whatever. I'm here to do a job for humanity. But it's a lot of fucking negative karmic energies now. I never energetically and spiritually got this much karmic backlash and reconciliation readings. Dang, that's crazy. But to my divine soul seekers here, don't let these karmics shame you or guilt trip you or get in your head about wanting to reconcile with this man or woman. There's nothing wrong with that. And them be the same karmics who fucking don't got shit to say in them demonic readings. They don't got shit to say. They hate that them readings come out. Stop telling them to protect themselves. And that shit crazy. This is for my my lovers. I'm here. This is for my lovers. You want this person back. They want you back. Even though you're not letting them come back so easily and willy-nilly, that doesn't change the intentions. Like it feels like you just want this man or woman to show and prove. Ace of Cups, King of Wands. They get it now. They get it now. So their intentions are going to be based on the clarity that they have. This person was lying to themselves, literally. This Ace of Cups still came out next to the Seven of Swords. What were they hiding? Their love for you. They were, oh my God, my speech. I hate it. They were hiding it. They were repressing it this whole time. But that does not change the energy. Hearts don't lie, energy don't lie. Because forever, my lady. Empress at the bottom of the deck. There go the Ace of Wands. The intentions never change. They want you. You still want them. You're either Empress or Emperor. I'm hearing luck be a lady. Luck be a lady too. That song may resonate. I'm pretty sure something in those lyrics that will resonate with this reading. I just don't feel like pausing and looking it up. I should for my new subs, but it don't matter. It's something in those lyrics that resonates with this reading. This person definitely tries to replace you. They tried to go out. Like, they just have to make sure, like, man, is this real? Like, nah, let me see. Because so-and-so, if can't nobody get my mind off of somebody else, is that man, is that woman. They ran back to some old supply. A karmic that's been hanging on like a wet karmic rag. The one that can always take their mind off of something, that can always replace another person. They've ran out to test this theory, but it's not a theory. This is real love. That's why the more they stay gone, the more you heal. Like, each separation and no contact period you go through with this person, you get tougher. You become more stoic, and this person becomes more terrified. Again, they were not expecting for your response to be the same way. And again, it's not because you don't care about this person. You are just emotionally protected and fucking mature. Because if you had gave it your all and came into the connection with your cup just overflowing for this person, they would have fucking broke your heart even more. That shit would have hurt it even more. So you were definitely being protected by keeping a cap on your emotions. Just being very logical, knowing what you're getting yourself into despite what you may feel. Like, yeah, I may feel that, but I'm gonna put a cap on that because logically this man or woman is not ready for that. You protected yourself, and this person thought that y'all was both out here crashing out and spinning out and being crazy in love. Because you know what crazy in love can do to you. You've had people come in and just leave like they never existed, and this person definitely could have did that. They walked out because they was out here testing a theory, but it's not a theory. They purposely tried to replace you romantically just to see, and they cannot. They can't stand the men and women that they replace you with. Poor karmics. Oh well, we all have been that at some point. We've all been a placeholder or a fucking trial period at some point. It is what it is. They cannot. They've tried it, they've tested it, and no. There's no replacement here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. They got to find their way back to you, to your love, your grace, your divinity, your healing nature, how you love on them, how you take care of them, provide for them. And this don't have to be financially. I feel like this is like, I'm getting a lot of maternal energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, just very nurturing. Cooking, cleaning. You're very clean, you're very stable. You are the ideal man or woman. Yeah, the Emperor to the Queen of Cups. They could be doing like, those of you where you know that this person practices with different forms of magic, it's not bad magic. It's not. It's their birthright. They have a right to do it. Whatever they practice is not something that's forbidden or punishable. And whatever they may practice with you, it's not forbidden or punishable either, because it's high vibrational. So this person definitely could be doing that, is what I'm getting here. They're trying to sweeten you up, trying to get you to remember who the two of you are to each other. And this is the person who self-sabotaged. Again, you could be this person. The Emperor, King of Wands, this is that energy. If you are divine masculine, divine feminine, you're showing up as the Empress and the Ace of Swords. You're showing up as the truth. If you're the divine feminine or divine masculine, your sabotaging lover is showing up as the Emperor and King of Wands. Alright, yeah, the Star card. Wow. This person ain't going nowhere, honey. That's why it's a reconciliation reading. This is for my men and women who want this. It's not for a karmic who, mark my words, go get in the comment section. Like, spare everybody. Spare everybody. Because those of you who clicking on these readings, it's obviously a lot of you, because this is what you manifested. And these karmics can't stand to see it. Yes, it still came out. I tried to put it right back, and they're like, no, bitch, I'm here. 5 of Wands. What? Is this a karmic fling thing that's attached to your lover? Is this someone who knows that they're getting booted? Yep, I just heard tooted and booted. Damn, Gina. Damn, Eugene. The Devil and the Two of Wands. Yes, tooted and booted. They went back to a stronghold. They went back to what was karmic, what was comfortable, only for them to do what karmic connections, experiences, relationships are supposed to do. To understand, this ain't what I want. This is an old version of me that still clings to this. Not me. This is not them anymore. It's not. Shit, confirmation. It's not them anymore. You've transformed them through your healing, through your love, through your sex, through your food, through your routine and consistency. By you being, for some of you, you are a mother or father, possibly to younger children, and this person has fallen in love with your ability to nurture and to provide. This person definitely wants a baby with you. Those of you where it's possible, there could already be a baby in the mix. Yep, and why did I click on YouTube? I didn't mean to click on YouTube. But I'm seeing Empress T 4444. She just did a reading 40 minutes ago. It's 4:40. You got this person on the edge of their seat. They are a nervous wreck. Yeah, because this person, that's why I'm channeling in my reading. They're trying to sweeten you up because they don't know what the fuck to do. Alright, so those of you, go check out Empress T 4444. Alright, me and her are spiritually connected. I love that woman. Anyway, that's crazy because I was trying to turn off my alarm and I accidentally hit on a notification. Yeah. So a lot of alignment, a lot of synchronicities here. But yeah, they was connected to Little Miss or Little Mr. Tooted and Booted. But that's what the connection is supposed to do. That's what karmic connections and circumstances and experiences are to do. We've all been a karmic to one another and to life at one point. They went back to what was comfortable, but it's not comfortable anymore. It's just karmic. They know that. They know the difference now because of you, your influence. And like I said, I'm getting that mother energy again, or father energy. They want that. They want that with you, and if it's not about a child, they want to build something with you lasting, because they know you as a divine masculine or feminine, whatever the two of you build and create together, you're going to pour your all into it, because that's who you are. You're going to nurture this thing, you're going to grow it, you're going to flourish it, you're going to multiply something. And for some of you, it's children as well. Alright, Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. They want to build with you. And again, I don't feel like that was never not the case. It was just a matter of like, they had no idea that love was real. Really. I'm not taking on, let's look at them. I never knew a love like this before. Judgment to the Seven of Cups, to the Queen of Swords, to the Prince of Pentacles. Yes. This is the divine masculine and feminine. You have to place judgment. You place judgment on your heart. You're like, fuck no. They not gonna have me twisting and spinning, looking crazy in love right now. No. This person's gonna have to come correct, or they cannot. They can't come all the way. You're not allowing, this is the period where you say no. You're not gonna be an embarrassment. You're not going to be. You're not going to be an embarrassment in my life. You're going to stand next to me properly. You're going to represent divine Holy Spirit. If you're my divine partner, then you got to come correct. This was you spiritually and energetically holding this person accountable. And they felt that shit. You're like, no. You want to be with me, you got to finish whatever you got to finish. You got to release those strongholds, those attachments. And this is what's happening. And again, this is a prayer. Something has been answered. And this is the second time I done got that. A prayer has been answered. There is a renewal. There is a rebirth of this love. You got me hooked on you. And if you're, I'm definitely getting a huge energy of like a money increase, a financial status change for the good. Divine Holy Spirit is preparing the table. This is a connection where you're going to be able to afford to go out. You're going to create memories. You're not going to just be stuck in the house just doing a bunch of nothing. You're going to go on dates. You're going to have fun. This is that connection. That's why your financial status is changing at the same time. That's also why go check out your morning reading if you haven't already, or you already did. Love you. The occult reading, all that shit came out. They will never stop attacking you, and here's why. Because of this shit right here. And those of you who didn't fall victim, like, fuck this person, I don't want them, I'm finna go back on my karmic path, and I'm finna go, like, because a lot of you who are relentless and, like, you adamant about not taking this love back, it's because you didn't got a demon placed on you. You didn't let somebody back from your past. You was out here trying to play tit for tat, trying to get even, trying to get your lick back, and you should have just stayed seated, and you done fucked around and attracted a demon who done put a contract on you, or you went back to one, and now you just like, nope, fuck that, that's fine. It's your soul's journey. Others of you, you could have almost went back, or you could have almost fell into some shit, but you didn't, and that's why you are more like, yeah, that makes sense. No one's perfect. Whatever this man or woman did, it's not despicable. It's not to the point where they can't fucking come near you again. But it's something that had to heal. It's something that had to change, and that change has occurred. It has, or it is, actively. Wheel of Fortune. It changed because it was destined to. Like I said, you are going to be able to enjoy life with this person. It's only going to get better. Look, Prince of Pentacles to the fucking Wheel of Fortune. You already got the promises. All the promises are out. All the promises have been fucking... It's here. You got the Ace of Swords. This connection brings truth. This connection brings stability. This connection brings sensuality. A height in elevation in spirit. This connection brings everything that you were promised. That's why all the aces are out. Those are promises. All the pain, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the sacrifices, the lonely nights, the trauma is being exchanged for this, but not just this, a lifestyle. And this is a man or woman, emperor, empress, who will accommodate that lifestyle that is being gifted to you. The promise that is being fulfilled. That's really what it is. There's no confusion here. There's reconciliation here. Yeah, fate. It was always meant to happen. Whatever happened, the separation, the makeup, the breakup, the words, the triggers, whatever happened, it was meant to happen. Because, of course, you were triggered in this connection too. A part of you was like side-eyeing the fuck out of this contract too, like, because you still got some red flags. It can't be. Yes, it is. This person wasn't 100% healed. Neither, when you are on your path, your divine counterpart is not going to be as healed as you. That takes away the foundation for establishing an unbreakable bond. If you are the one who's initiated first and you are truly divine masculine, divine feminine, you met your divine counterpart in their shortcoming timeline. They were not meant to be as healed as you because the two of you are meant to grow in love. This is what established a lot of trust and loyalty, because they witnessed themselves as a man or woman transform by like the grace of the love for you. That's what makes it that much stronger, because you literally came in and helped this person save themselves. In a way, a part of your gift and love is to be viewed, not to be on a weird God complex shit, but a part of your promise in this love in particular is to be viewed as the peace, the healer, the savior. That adds a huge level of devotion from your person, because you deserve that type of a devotion. If you don't get that level of devotion from anywhere else, you're supposed to get it from your divine counterpart. So understand that you're not supposed to. And if you done quote unquote attracted someone who's just as healed and evolved as you, it's a catfish, it's a fraud, because you are on the path, you have the promise of devotion. And my phone going off left and right. Yeah, 448, that's 4444. Empress T, go check out her reading. Empress T 4444 is 448. That's 4444. It's that's where the devotion comes from. That's where that presence of divinity comes from, because your person will transform to the point they look at you as their savior, for lack of better words. Not to be on no weird demonic shit, y'all. Sweet dreams here and then withdraw. Yes, it required this. It required for this person to lose the best thing they ever had, to understand this is it. This is as good as it's going to get. And it's very fucking good. Very fucking good, because it's coming directly from the divine. Self-love, homelessness, and then idea. Hell no. No. The thought of you being with someone else, the thought of them living life without you is not an option. Withdraw. They've come to these conclusions. Go check out that reading. They simply can't live this life without you. I just uploaded that one recently. I'm gonna pin it in the comment section. Yeah, introvert. It required for the two of you to have some time alone, so this person can contend with their spirits here. Hold on. Let me write it down. Alright. Conflict to care. Introvert, yeah. They had to lose you. This had to occur for them to really understand and feel and witness and transform. Like, it's not a man or woman who walked away and just went into fucking Karmicville and had a good old jolly karmic time. This is a man or woman who walked away and they hit a fucking brick wall. And they've been trying to like push through that brick wall. It's like, no, it's a brick wall for a reason. They did try to replace you. They did try to resist it, but they couldn't. They didn't go have a good time at all. They didn't. They went almost into immediate heartbreak and regret, but they were resentful. They still had a distorted stronghold on them. Like, man, fuck them. They not finna have me out here like that. They not calling me. They don't think about me. They don't pick up the phone. They not trying to have me come back. They went through that cycle of more self-sabotage, but it was meant to happen. For them to be broken down to the point of humility, to be broken down to the form where God, their spirit team, the divine could actually work with them. This person was too iron something. It's like something had to be broken down to actually be worked with, like clay, like molding something. It has to be in a form to actually be molded into something new. But that form has to be broken down. That's what I'm getting. Like when you're making crafts, like pots and vases, pottery, it comes from a formless state. So this person spiritually, energetically, emotionally had to be broken down to almost nothing. And then God, like, okay, I can work with this. Give me your pain, give me your trauma, give me your distortment, give me past life trauma, things that you don't talk about, things that you went through. Give it all to me, and I will put these broken pieces back together, and then I will give you something that you can work with in life. But you got to give it to me first. You got to give me all the pain, all the trauma, all the fucking shattered pieces of you, because only I can remold you, because I created you. That's what this man or woman's been going through. They've been sitting very close with the divine, with their spirit team, their ancestors. Yes, they have been working very closely with this person. You, at one point, divine masculine, divine feminine, you prayed for exactly this to happen. So don't forget that. Don't get lost in the karmic wave. Okay, don't get lost in the fucking, right after you see this reading, you're going to see another reading that completely contradicts this, and it's going to be from someone that you listen to. That doesn't mean that reading is for you. That reading is for whoever is meant for it. Do not get tricked. You're going to see a completely opposite reading that follows this one. That's how you're going to know. It's just a warfare, and just cut through the bullshit. That's why it's always important to what? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it's also important to stay connected to your truth, so you know what is truly yours and what's not. Because you can think you resonate with some shit that's not even for you. That's by divine or demonic agenda. The devil is here. The devil will be in the comments. The devil will be on these platforms. The devil will be shuffling these cards in some cases. So be mindful, because you never know. I'm just transparent because that's just who I am. But you never really know what people go through behind the scenes. It could be like your favorite reader or most trusted spiritualist, but you have no idea that they're so fucking unhealed and broken, and they're holding on to a connection from 5 years ago. They still holding on to their abuser. They haven't walked away from their predator, mother or father. You can't trust that vessel. Just because they appear to be knowing on camera, you cannot discern their vessel. You can't. And then you have people like me who are very transparent. I done been through some shit. I done been dusted off. I done been cleaned. I done been healed. I done been redeemed. That's why I can talk about it so freely, because I don't have anything else to hide. There's nothing left. Transparency is the way. Ace of Swords. So just be very mindful. Alright? Yes, blessings, favor, fortune is yours. This is what you prayed for. This is what you're going to get. This man or woman is coming back to you in a form of favor, in the form of fortune, in the form of well-being, fulfillment, enlightenment. Alright? So that is what I have for you. May this message be helpful. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.